Hi friends, thanks so much for joining me today for this core practice with some full body stretching incorporated. So I hope you enjoy this. See you on the mat. I'm so glad you chose to practice with me today. I hope your day is going well, and that after this practice I hope you feel better. So we're going to start laying down on the back. Let's come on to the back together. Take your palms facing up and tuck one shoulder at a time underneath your body. Spread your toes and take a moment to close your eyes and tune into how you feel today in your body. Let the stress of your day or whatever you carried onto the mat with you dissolve away into the floor. Lift up and spread your toes, feeling the four corners of the feet begin to root to the earth. Balls of feet, outer heels, pinky toe sides of the feet, inner heels. Then let your toes soften down and root the four corners of those feet and drift your hips up, lightly engaging your gluteal muscles. We're going to breathe the chest toward the chin for a little baby bridge pose, waking up. And as you root your feet, drag those shoulders underneath and get some traction, a little bit of traction on your cervical spine, nothing too intense. You feel your shoulders pull under. And inhale, lift a little more. And exhale, start to roll down, upper back, middle back, lower back resting. And as the lower back rests naturally, pull your knees in toward your body. And we're going to cross our right ankle on top, squeeze your knees in, and open your arms out to a cactus. Touch your toes to the ground, then pull your knees toward your body. And let's work with that just a few times. Toes touch, then pull the knees in. And toes touch. You could take the toes a little further away from your tailbone, trying to keep your low back on the ground. And we're waking up the core. Exhale, pull in. So let's move through that a few times. Breathing. And consider your intention for practice today. What do you want to cultivate in this time on your mat? And we'll do 3 and 2 and 1. Uncross, extend both feet up toward the sky, flex your feet, and open your heels out to a big, big V. And we're going to rotate a little bit. See if we can rotate your toes to face toward the ground. So I don't know if my feet are dirty. I apologize. I was doing my son's birthday party outside today, kind of running around. But it's nice to wind down and also get a little core strength in. So we're going to bend the knees to a happy baby and scoop your elbows toward your shins. Exhale. Let's inhale, open to a V and open your elbows. Then exhale, curl in, happy baby, sit up. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl in. And we're going to open to cactus arm. Cross your left ankle on top. Knees are squeezing in. Point your toes. We're going to toe touch and then pull your knees towards your body as far as you can. And then toe touch and pull in. So it's an inhale as we toe touch and exhale, pull in. So we're knitting those low ribs in toward the midline. Exhale, pull in. Keep going. And 3. Keep going. And 2. And last one. Squeeze in. We're going to uncross, come into full happy baby. Soles of feet facing the sky. Then extend both heels up toward the ceiling. Point your toes. Interlace your hands back behind your head. And we're going to scoop up. Elbows pointing toward the knees. Floint your feet. So we're going to floint as if it's like a Barbie doll foot in a shoe. So we point the feet, but we flex the toes. And then we're going to do some alternating kind of scissoring motions with the legs. Left thigh drawing in. Right heel extends. And keep that little sit up going. So we're really gluing that mid back to the floor. And just flow through this, keeping that little crunch and breathing through the nose. And we're going to do 20, 19, keep switching, 18, 17, keep that crunch, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, you got this. Keep crunching. 10, 9, 8, breathing. 7, 6, keep it up. 5, 4, 3, you got this. 2, 1, and both heels up. Let your head fall back. Stretch your fingertips up away from the hips. Point, flex your feet. We're going to come back to one more full happy baby, rocking, massaging out your back. Then cross your ankle, either ankle on top. We're going to rock right up to sit and lift up through your heart. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Let's hug the knees in, and we're going to slide the legs out straight. Extending your legs out straight, big toes touch. Gently move your torso forward over the thighs. In fact, let's bend the knees and bring the belly toward the thighs, and we're going to reach for the toes that way. And then you could inch one heel at a time forward and maybe fold a little deeply, more deeply, and then maybe you can continue to inch forward till the legs extend out. Or it might feel better for you to have your knees bent. And drape into your version of Paschimottanasana. And your hands can be either on your feet or your ankles or your shins, and a few breaths. Inhaling, exhale, let it out. Now drop the tail. Let's bring your right foot on the ground and open your right knee out. So the right knee is going to fall open. And then just take your right hand on the front of that shin, turn right rib to left rib, look over your left shoulder. And let's let that left toe fall open. See how that feels. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to turn those left toes up. And then we're going to turn and let the left toes turn to your right. And lift that left butt a little bit and look over your right shoulder. And just see how that goes. Micro bend in that left knee. If that doesn't feel good, you could always keep those left toes a little more upward toward the sky. We're going to inhale there. Then we're going to exhale, drop that left sitting bone. We're going to reach our right hand around for the outside of your left shin, ankle, or right around toward the outside edge of that foot and fold. Now, you could take your left hand and just let it gather that left thigh in as you fold, or you could swipe that left hand around and try to inch your fingertips into the right hip. Over time, you may be able to lay your right temple right down on top of that left thigh. And we're going to inhale, big inhale, right side waist, exhale, fold. One more inhale. Exhale, drop the tail. Let's come on out and bring your right knee in. Give your right foot a little press. And then slide your right heel out straight. Then reach up. Let's reach our arms right up. Inhale and exhale for the toes. Any amount of forward fold, evening out in the middle between those two seated sequences. So we always can come back to that neutral pelvis. Both hips doing the same thing. This forward fold. And let's go ahead and come up. Now we'll do the same thing. And open that left knee. Bring your right foot to the inside of your left foot to the inside of your right inner thigh. And then take your left hand right on that left shin. And then you're just going to turn. And you could let that right toe fall open to the right if that feels interesting. And turn your torso, left rib to right rib. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to turn, and then you could turn and just lift up your whole butt. And then you bring that inner arch of your right foot onto the ground. And you turn and look over your left shoulder. Right hand can be on the top of that left thigh, or maybe come onto the mat. And we'll inhale, and we'll exhale. Drop that right sitting bone down, then reach your left hand around for the outside of that right foot, ankle, or shin. And as you fold, right hand could be on the outer thigh, or we're going to swipe around and bind. Look to the right and bring that temple down, maybe to touch right on that right shin. And we'll inhale, expand through that left side. Exhale, let it out your mouth. Inner thighs roll toward the mat. And then drop your tail. Let's come on up. plant through your left foot, give a little press, and extend your left leg out. Big toes touch. You're gonna reach up, and find that nice strong core. Lift up, and then reach your fingertips around, tented fingers. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift your heart. Inhale, and then we're gonna exhale, roll onto your back, belly in, come down. When you come down on your back, take your feet on the ground again, hip width distance apart, palms facing up, root through your feet, lift up again into one more bridge. Strong legs, and we'll finish just the way we started. Spreading through your toes, lifting up your heart. Inhale, then exhale, roll down, upper back, middle back, low back resting. Take your feet mat width distance, slide those arms open, and a few windshield wipers. Bringing out your hips, massaging out your back, pausing anywhere that feels lovely to pause for a moment. And then let's come into constructive rest, knocking your knees in, and then cross your right arm on top, give a hug. And just let your arms kind of hug and hang in that hug with the fingertips coming around toward the ribs. And we'll take our final meditation here, resting that space between the shoulder blades, resting your low back, resting the tip of the tail. Roll your head side to side a couple times. And then let's unfurl the arms out to a T. Then cross the opposite arm on top. Give that hug. Reaching around for the ribs. Nice soft jaw. Exhale all the way out. In this hug, invite compassion for exactly where you're at in your body, wherever you're at in your practice, in your yoga journey, wherever you're at in your journey in general, just finding that sense of kindness for all that you've done, all that you are, compassion for all that is right now. And release your arms down alongside the body. And how about a little forgiveness? Is there anything about yourself or your actions or your past that you could forgive? As if you're forgiving a friend that you love dearly or a loved one, a family member. Offer forgiveness to yourself. Finding a gratitude practice, let's windshield wiper our knees. We'll think about what you have to be grateful for right now. And then when you're ready, roll yourself over onto either side, and then effortlessly, let's press on up to sit together. Arriving up again in a cross-legged seat, thank yourself for showing up on your mat today, and I thank you deeply, sincerely, and I wish you joy, peace, health, strength, courage, and always trust on the journey. Namaste. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope you feel better. Continue to practice. I hope you'll come back and like, share, subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment, and you can always hit that super thanks button and leave me a tip. If you want to see different themed videos or different breakdowns in my membership community, please do leave me a note in the comments and keep it respectful. Okay, keep it up. Okay, bye-bye. Take care. Keep going.